Welcome to Tuesday of week 12. Monday was a bit of a bust. I had some work to do, so I couldn't make it up here. Today we were hoping to start on the plumbing, getting the water to the house. But I was totally unaware that in South Africa it's a public holiday. I think it's Freedom Day, I'm not quite sure. So the hardware store is closed, so we can't get the fittings that we need. We'll do that tomorrow. So just got the garden service out here. Cutting all the grass down. We're not going to remove it off the property. We're just going to use it as mulch. You see on there, we're just going to cut that area. The area that we can actually plant in at the moment. Trying to suppress all the grass over there. On the housing front, let me show you what's going on in here. Okay, so all the tiling besides end pieces and cuttings are done. Just get those done in the course of the day, and then you'll start on the shower. What he's doing at the moment is just doing the final adjustments on the sliding door, putting the lock in, adjusting the wheels so that it runs smoothly. Yeah, sliding door was a bit of a disappointment. We were hoping for something wider. We didn't check the plan properly, so now we stuck with the sliding door that opens up about 600 mils. Not ideal, but okay. Good morning, Wednesday of week 12. So what we've got done by the end of yesterday was all the tiling in the main room. Well, there's only one room, but yeah, besides the bathroom, all the tiles have been laid. So now that all that needs to happen now is we need to put grass in between these tiles and attach these floor plugs for Jackie's computer. And once all that's done, we'll come finish off the bathroom, just put all the cuttings in here, and prepare that surface for tiling. And then tiles will probably go on tomorrow morning. And then what we're going to do today as well is we're going to run our first, from the water connection outside of our property, we're going to run a pipe onto our property. Just going to do a temporary tap so that we can water our garden. And then once we've now built our conservancy, then we'll do all the sewage and all the other water connections. Okay, so now that we've laid all the tiles and we've had a look at it in the complete area, I don't know if you can pick up from my camera, but there's like pink undertones to this tile. It's not really going to work with the blues that we wanted to paint the walls and that, so we're going to have to rethink that. We'll go get some samples, match it up to the tile, and see what we come up with. But it's definitely not going to work with the blue. So what we're going to do is, from that connection over there, excuse all the dirt over here, going to run the pipe in, bring it around so it can bend this way. It's going to run along the side of the house so that it can connect up to the washing machine. It's going here, come around, all the water connections here. This is going to be the kitchen side, so obviously sink, come hook up to the shower, and then all the way around here to the geyser that's going on the back side of the house. I can put it on the back side, out of view. People around here are not big respecters of boundaries. They'll happily climb over your fence and steal your geyser. So yeah, just put it out of sight. It's the best we can do. We've just fitted the temporary tap on, which will allow us to come and water our little garden here. It's still quite hot here this time of year, so we need to get quite a bit of water on these plants. Yeah, you see. Yeah, it's working. So we're back on the inside of the house, starting with the grout now for the tiles. Seems to be going a whole lot quicker than the cement. Does that colour lighten up?
We'll see when it dries out.
Okay.
It seems like a light grey, almost matching the tiles.
Perfect, yeah, at the moment it's a bit dark. So the grouting's coming along. We're going to work just up until the plug points over here, just so that stuff doesn't dry too much before we smooth it out. Just want to clean it up, make sure everything's nice and smooth and even. So we need to get to that before it dries too much, and then we'll continue all the way down to the end. Should get that finished by today, and then lay those last few tiles in the bathroom as well. Good morning on a nice cool Thursday, week 12. As you can see, the tiling in the tiny house has come out really nicely. The grout is starting to dry, the grey is starting to lighten up, and it's really complementing the tiles right now. So what we're busy with this morning is the cutouts for the bathroom. All of these around the basin, around the toilet, down the side of the shower there, quite a narrow, tight space. So that's what we're doing this morning. And then once that is done, we are probably going to be digging little trenches for the water piping to be put underground. The one that exposed to the elements. Okay, so just to give you guys an update on our water situation. Actually, very fortuitous that we did this temporary tap and we haven't put any piping in the ground yet. There's not much pressure on this line coming from the municipality. Definitely not to meet our requirements. And lucky for us, I have a plumber on speed dial, my good friend old Conrad. And there's a few things we're going to have to investigate, and if the worst comes to the worst, we're going to have to install a tank and somehow pressurize that tank and then feed that water into the house. So let's see how we go from here. That is what's coming out there at the moment, which is practically nothing. I'm trying to open the other stop. Okay, so looks like we might have an easy fix. We opened the meter, the other stop inside there. I don't know what was going on there, but it wasn't open properly. We're getting a lot more pressure now than we were before. So now we're going to hook up this 15 mil again and just see what's coming out on the other end. Hopefully that solves the problem. Okay, that's a bonus. Problem pretty much solved. There's a lot more pressure coming out there. I might take a later stage, swap this out for 22 more pipe. But at the moment I don't think it's necessary. I think we're getting enough pressure. So that's a big bonus. Let's see what's going on inside here. Okay, just busy masking taping. Applying masking tape to the shower. And then we're going to put the tile on again, just to prepare it for tiling. And that will set overnight. The truck with the cavity bricks have just arrived. It's going to be for the septic tank that we're going to have to now build over here. So that's awesome. Probably get started on that Monday, maybe tomorrow, see how we go. Good morning guys, welcome to Friday of week 12. It's going to be a very short day today. The builder's just called in, he won't be in today. his Hercules eye cutting the tiles. Can't be a good thing. What I did manage to finish last night was the primer for the shower. So that's the tile on, to which the cement will add here, tile cement. So yeah, nothing happening today. So I'll catch you guys on Monday.